Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. How much do you know about it? A city or a state? Now this part is pretty confusing. That's why we have a map. As you can see on this map, there's 4 districts in Washington, D.C. Northwest, Northeast, Southwest, and Southeast. Now Washington, D.C. is kind of in the middle of Virginia and Maryland. Now to answer your question, Washington, D.C. isn't a city or a state. It's its own federal district, which is kind of weird, but it's unique because it's the nation's capital. Great question! Washington, D.C. has a population of about 646,449 people. Now, let's compare their population to a population of an even bigger city, like New York City. New York City has about 8.41 million people. Now, let's compare the population to the square miles. Washington, D.C. has 68 square miles. New York City has 304.6 square miles. New York City has a significant amount of more square miles than Washington, D.C. So really, Washington, D.C.'s population isn't that small. You have a question, and I have an answer. Yes, the people who live there do have a general name. They call them Washingtonians. I don't know if you could read the chart or not, but Washington, D.C. welcomed over 20.2 million tourists in 2014. That's a lot of people. And there are so many places that all those tourists went. One example is the White House. As we all know, the president lives there. Another place you could go is the National Mall. Or maybe the Lincoln Memorial. This is a tricky question. Just kidding. You know who it is. George Washington. Want to hear some fun facts? Under the nation's capital, there are private subways and underground tunnels. The second fun fact is that there are 35 bathrooms in the White House. And the third fun fact is that George Washington, our nation's first president, never got to live in the White House because he was in office the year it was being built. Well, we're out of time. I had a lot of fun today talking to you guys about Washington, D.C. I hope you learned a lot.